Hi, I'm Jeff,
And I'm Sarah.
and this is a recap video for our first class in our January 2013 Beginner Lindy Hop series. Okay, we started off this series with our Lindy Hop solo movement. There are three aspects of solo movement. We started with our Lindy Hop rhythm. The rhythm is an 8-count rhythm. We clapped it first, so let's just remind how we clap it. 5, 6, 7, 8. We verbalize this in a few different ways. We can say 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Or we can say step, step, triple step, 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 triple step. Or we can just make up noises, what we call scatting. We say something like wa-ki, shu-geru, wa-ki, shu-geru. We bring that into our feet. We did this activity where we did some scoots. So with that in mind, we're going to do the rhythm with our feet. And if you're leading, we're starting with our left foot.
And follows with your right.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let's do it once more from behind. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
Step,
2, 3,
triple step,
step, step, triple step. Great. Alright.
And on each of those steps, we're doing full weight transfer. So step, step, my weight transferred, and triple step, I can pick up my feet each time.
So that's our Lindy Hop rhythm. Next.
Okay, next we have the posture. So we start out by jumping together, and we landed with our feet about shoulder width apart. Our knees are still bent, and we're letting our butt relax and stick out. Okay, so this is the posture we want to have. It's a very athletic posture since it's a very athletic dance. And we added on this downward bounce, which we call pulse, and we do this bounce on every beat. And then Jeff, how do you like describing it?
So you can think of it, you're playing basketball, you want to be able to bounce that basketball with your behind. Alright? Bounce, 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 bounce. So we put those three things together. Alright, we got our rhythm, posture, and pulse. It'll look like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, step, triple step, 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 triple step, 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 triple step, 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 triple step. Great.
And one thing we added on to the posture towards the end was we have our shoulders rolled back and down.
Okay. So remember, your homework then was to take these three things and practice moving with them just in your everyday lives. So when you're waiting at the bus stop, or you're going to the grocery store, just practice for about 30 minutes over the span of this week, just to get comfortable moving yourself with these things. Because you want to be comfortable moving yourself before you add in moving yourself with another person.
And it really helps to say the rhythm or the steps or scat in your head when you're doing these steps.
Alright, so then we moved on to our connection. We started with side-by-side connection. So it looked like this. This is side-by-side connection. I'll just do a little around here. Remember, the arm is all the way across the back. We've got connection all the way across the fellow's back here, and then all the way across this arm. And then we can connect up with this hand. So if we say connect up, we've got this hand here. It's nice and relaxed. You want to say something?
Okay, and follows, we want to maximize our connection with the lead. So we don't need to be able to reach his shoulder. We just want to be connected as possible here, avoiding gaps. Okay, so if I was a lot shorter, then my arm would be farther down.
So remember, guys, you're the roller coaster ride. This is the bar. It's nice and solid, sturdy. If she pushes against it, you're not going to let her jump off the ride, right? At the same time, you don't push or pull her with that arm. At the same time, the follow sticks in the ride, stays in the ride, and we don't have jumpers, so we're not having the follows jump off of the bar, off the ride. All right, so this is side-by-side connection. It's a useful connection. It comes up in blues dancing and Charleston, but we're going to put it into Lindy Hop right now. Okay, so we now take our basic Lindy Hop rhythm. We gave it a little bit of direction, and we gave you our Lindy Hop basic. It looks like this.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8 from the side. 1,
Step, triple step, 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 triple step. Sure.
Okay? So, great, so that's our basic, but you can also, if you feel so inclined, to move in other directions with this rhythm. For example, you can just go forward for a full set of 8 counts as opposed to 4 and 4 in one direction. Okay, after that, we then talked about a second common connection in Lindy Hop as the face-to-face connection. It looks like this, right? So we're face-to-face, our feet are slightly offset from each other. Okay?
Our right feet in the center.
Alright, and again, we can sometimes connect up with this hand. It's again nice and relaxed here if we connect up. Okay? So we had you guys practice the transition from face-to-face to side-by-side. So leads, you left the follow in place, you transition. Right? So look at how the hand changes on the follows back. Move in front. Back to the side. Okay?
And follows when the lead is transitioning, this connection on us has to also transition. So it moves down here because we're again wanting to maximize connection. And one thing that's important to avoid doing is gripping onto the lead's bicep, because then when he changes connection, then you'll come with him and you won't adjust.
Okay. So this is really a key transition of connections. We had you guys practice it a bit, and we put it then into Lindy Hop rhythm. So we just started out with the first half of Lindy Hop rhythm, and it looks like this.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? On the 1, 2, the follow stays in place. The follow does not come forward. Note that. Okay? So leads don't bring the follow with you, and follows do not decide to come up on your own. Then on the 3 and 4, the leads position themselves in the face-to-face connection. Okay? Alright, now from the face-to-face connection, we have 2 options. So the first option was the promenade. It looked like this.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, triple in front, step,
5,
step,
6, 7,
triple.
and 8.
Okay, so the follow then triples back to the side, and the lead just brings the follow in by moving that roller coaster bar back to the side. So once more from a different angle.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, triple in front,
place,
step, step,
bring the
triple
follow
to
to
the
the
side.
side.
Okay. The second option was the yo-yo. It looked like this.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Compress, release, triple to the side. So again, what's going on here is on the 5, there's a moment of compression in this connection here. Alright? What's stopping you is this frame. We'll talk more about it in future classes, but we've got our shoulders rolled back and down. We're not letting our arms just collapse.
And follows this connection right here, and our hand on the lead shoulder is helping us compress.
Right. So this is compress, release, triple to the side. One last time from another angle.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Compress,
5,
release,
6,
triple
7,
to the
and
side. Okay. And so you can mix all of those guys up, the basic, the promenade, and the yo-yo. And we did one last fun thing you can do. On the promenade, there's a classic Lindy Hop move called a peck. It's sort of symbolic of the silliness within jazz music, swing music. It's a lot of fun, so we encourage you to try it out. So here it is.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Peck, peck, triple to the side. Okay. So you do these pecks. You move your head and your neck like you're a chicken or something. Just make sure you don't forehead your partner. Other than that, it's a lot of fun. Okay. I think that's it. All right. So join us next time when we teach the swing out. It will be awesome.